motivational coach and business mentor, welcoming you to Success Capsule. Today we will talk about how a brand can maintain a consistent demand for its products and services, a very critical factor in a competitive market space, and ensure that it works on its non-consumers to create a consistent demand for its products and services. Well, I'd like to tell you this, that in a market which is very competitive, what happens with a brand is that it tries to customize its products and segments to appeal to a niche segment, and in the process it creates a very limited market space for itself. Now if a brand needs to get out of this limited ocean of customers, it needs to work on creating a larger space, and that is possible only by working on the non-consumers of its products and services. So I want to tell you that there are three kinds of non-customers, and a brand must work on unlocking the unlimited potential of these non-users. And if it is able to do that effectively, it will create a huge market for itself and thereby maintain a consistent demand for its products and services. So the first kind of non-customers are the ones who are fence sitters. These are people who are sitting at the fence, who have limited consumption of your product or services. Maybe they are price conscious people, or maybe they feel that if it was a more appealing product, they would jump into the bandwagon and increase their consumption of the product. The second kind of non-consumers are those who have kind of decided that your product or service is not meant for them. In a way, they refuse to use that product and services. And the third kind of non-customers are the ones who are not aware of your products and services. So if you work on these three categories of non-customers, a brand will definitely be able to increase its market size. So if the top management of a company or the marketing team of a company or the sales team of a company starts working to tap this potential of non-users, you will see that there is a consistent demand for the product. So let's talk about how we can make these non-users into users. Let us take the example of Jio and the condition of the market space at the time it entered the market. And the market space was very competitive, and the players were struggling to up their appeal to the customer so that the customer would end up coming with them. The telecom players had a low ARPU per consumer, and they were fighting this battle amongst themselves. Not only that, the number portability had been declared and everybody was trying to hold on to their consumer, because the minute a customer was getting irate, he was finding a reason to switch over to another network. Because till then, at least the consumer was stuck because the number was appealing to him. But once with number portability coming in, the market was very, very competitive. At that point of time, Jio decided that it wanted to enter the market space. And it said that it wanted to be an operator which would create a revolution as far as telecom was concerned. And it started working on a strategy to do the same. So what it thought was that it has to appeal to the non-consumers. And so it went ahead, first of all, appealing to the non-consumers who were fence sitters. So the fence sitters were people who were very price conscious, who had limited usage, and who were not really using a lot of value-added services, who thought the internet was extremely expensive. So Jio went on with a very aggressive policy and it started working on data, creating a technology which was IP-based technology, which was working on basically ensuring better flow, high-speed flow of data. And when it gave this kind of internet access, the consumer who was a fence sitter jumped into the bandwagon because it gave him an opportunity to use high-speed internet access with mobile telephony at a very affordable price, because it came almost free for the first 3 months. So the first set of fence sitters jumped into the bandwagon. Then came the second line of non-consumers, who were largely students, maids, security guards, people who believed that this product was not for them because it did not fit into their budget, and so they had refused to use this product. Right? So these were the second lot of non-users who jumped the bandwagon the minute Jio came out with a free internet access along with free mobile telephones, or should I say mobile telephone connectivity. So this was the second line of non-consumers, and then came the third lot of non-customers, who were the unexplored customers, people who were not using internet access, who didn't have the mobile telephones in their radar of consumption. Jio began to target this third lot of non-consumers. And these people also became aware of the revolution that was happening in the country in the form of free internet access, which was giving people so much of internet knowledge or data that was floating in. Immediately, this part of the non-users, with the Jio playing its trump card of extending 3 months of free service, once again had this third lot of non-consumers jumping into the bandwagon. In a highly competitive environment, Jio created a huge market for itself because of adopting a policy of reaching across to non-consumers, and obviously the consumers who were using mobile telephony jumped in and started switching on to Jio along with the non-consumers, increasing the ocean of Jio customers. Therefore, a business can survive and increase its business if it has a strategic plan to target just not people it assumes that who are its consumers, but also people who are non-consumers of its products. Therefore, if you really want to create a market for yourself, go ahead and make a business plan to target not only consumers but also the non-consumers of the market. If you enjoyed the video and if you really want to get trained on specific elements of how to increase your business and expand your market space, please visit my website gyanbato.com or call on the mobile number to book an appointment for a personalized consultation to increase your business. This is Seema Singh Bhadoria, motivational coach and business mentor, signing off for now. Stay blessed and healthy.